There's this one guy that just like is in the is I think no, I think they're from the States, United States. But he just randomly just walks and asks millionaires in terms of how they became millionaires, how they made their first million. But when we then spoke about how like the future of like nomadic podcast and how we can possibly monetize it outside of YouTube, and when you spoke about the Skool platform, I went onto their Skool platform. Those guys have 7,000 members on their Skool platform, and I think they're charging about $50 per person.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's a lot.
that's a crazy business model. When I calculated it, I think those guys are making close to, I don't know how much they're making, but it's essentially a six-figure income generating
on a monthly basis.
Business.
You said 7,000 times 50. What?
And they're charging about $50 per person.
What? 350K a month. That is crazy.
So their whole thing was, we started a brand or an Instagram page whereby we'll just walk up to millionaires and ask them in terms of what they do and how they made their first million.
Okay.
Then through that, they gained a following because people were interested in watching those videos. So once they built or gained a following or had some sort of like community, how they monetized it was having a Skool community.
Yeah.
But then getting people to pay to be part of it.
Yeah, but what's
so
that?
I think the only valuable information is just for people to. I'm not part of the community, but I would think that the only valuable thing is, whoever is part of that community, like you stay inspired, that as in terms of what their page is about them walking up to millionaires and asking those millionaires questions.
What the perceived value is and paying $50 a month on that community, because they have a lot of people. I mean, I guess $50 isn't that much for a lot of people. Like if it's like some value, like some people will definitely be willing to pay that much money.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot if your business is based online, which is what we spoke about the other time, But if you're gonna say you're starting a business and like you think your potential client base is the people that are in Da Nang, I'm not sure if you're in Da Nang or somewhere else, then $50 can be a lot of money, because now you're looking at your client base